Nikola Tesla developed a technology that more than proves that energy is not created or destroyed. What would you think of a device where you could literally have a little circuit, just a small circuit, be able to put it on your side of the box, and every light in your building that you turned on, more electricity that you turned on to use, the more you turned on, the more would be lit. You would have all your lights lit, but the more you turned on in your house, the more your meter said you were sending to the electric utility company, taking nothing from the electric utility company. And it's perfectly legal to put anything you want on your side of the meter. Well, there is such a device, and that little device is called the Negawatt circuit. I have a hard-wired old copy of this. We built it based upon Tesla's theories and proved it. But people like to say to me, energy isn't created or destroyed, and I agree, it isn't created or destroyed. But if you agree and energy is not created or destroyed, maybe you can answer a question for me. How do we consume electricity? How do we consume it? And the fact is, and the answer is, we don't consume electricity. And the fact is, and the answer is, we could send the electricity to your house, let you use the electricity, and then send it back to the electric utility company. That's a well-kept secret. Instead, it goes to your house, and then it goes through your bulbs and everything you use, and then it goes into the ground. Why? Because they don't want it back. Well, let me prove to you that we could send the electricity back to the electric company. Not only do that, we could also get your meter to run backwards without you even having any generating equipment. From the power they're sending you, run your meter backwards, and they would owe you money for all the electricity that's coming to your house. Let me prove that to you real quick. It's called the Negawatt circuit. The whole technology is in this box right here. It's hardwire. All the stuff that's in this box can be picked up in any Radio Shack anywhere in the United States of America to build what I'm going to show you right now. Now, to demonstrate to you, it measures the voltage, the power factor, and the wattage. Now, when I dial this variac up, I'm sending the power through this box over to the first bulb. This is the way power works at your house. So if I light the bulb, run it up here to about 90 volts. I promised the guys in research I wouldn't go over 90 volts, so we won't. Mainly because the stuff in here is all hardwired old transistors, and we don't want to ruin them. So 92 volts, we have a resistive load, which always gives you a power factor of 1. I have a power factor of 1, resistive load, 90 volts, and if you look, we're using about 69 watts of power. Well, we got a 100-watt light bulb, and it's not fully lit because I want to protect all of the hard stuff in here. This will go in a museum someday. Now, let me dial that back down, shut it off, and I'm going to take the bulb out of this circuit because this circuit actually, the power goes through this device, this Negawatt circuit, to this bulb. So I'm going to use the same exact bulb over here so that nobody accuses me of having a trick bulb. Anybody can come to our facility on an open house and you can see this demonstration up close and personal, except people I don't like. Now the power is going to go through this circuit and to this bulb. I'm just going to change over, and basically when I send the electricity, you'll notice, send the electricity through, and if you listen carefully, you can hear it chirping away. You can hear it humming. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it is humming now. And I'm going to run this up, by the way, to 90, as I did before, 90 volts. So I've got a resistive load of light. I'm at 90 volts, but look at the power factor. The power factor is minus less 0. Power factor 1, but 0 minus, see how many watts we are consuming, or our meter is saying this light bulb fully lit is not taking any electricity from the electric utility company. But if we look back at our meter, it says that when this bulb is lit, we are sending the electric utility company 30 watts power. Minus 30, that means that way back to the electric company. It's using any electricity. Fully lit, and we're the electric company. And it's all because of the circuit that we have inside of here that can be reduced, by the way, to a little circuit about this size, solid state, that I could build for about $40, and I could put one of these on every home in America for about an $80 or $100 bill, and get more than double my cost for manufacturing it. And by the way, I want you to understand something. I don't need the electric utilities grid. Power can be sent anywhere without any wires whatsoever. Because actually Tesla had a plan for making free electricity, distributing it worldwide, or at least nationwide, in the United States of America, and he could have done that in the very beginnings of the electric utilities industry. So there's no reason why we haven't had free electricity the entire history of the electric utility industry. So when somebody says I'm being unfair with the electric utilities, look, they've had over 100 years of charging people for what Tesla could have given to us absolutely free 100 years ago.